here at 165. You know, it's the marquee matchup of the night. Isaac Jordan versus Bo Jordan, and these guys know how to wrestle, and they're after it right away. You see a lot of hand fighting early, and these guys met a year ago at the Big Ten tournament, and Isaac coming away with a victory there, and this is match number 2 between these studs.
Absolutely, and as for Bo Jordan, out of Urbana, Ohio, he's an All-American at 165 pounds last year. He was the runner-up at the Big Ten Championship.
And Zeke just is in early on a shot. He shifts off to a double and finishes a takedown right there on the edge. I mean, this is early in the match, and something we didn't see last year, you know, was a lot of offense out of Isaac Jordan, but he sure fired away early on that. Nice single leg attempt, shifted off to a double, is ahead 2-0 in the match early.
And Jesse, what do you think plays into it in terms of the mental aspect? Wrestling against your cousin in a match like this.
I mean, this is even more than mental. I think this is emotional in a way. But and there you see Bo with an escape, and that is a little bit different than last year's match because Bo spent a considerable time on bottom, and riding time was a factor last year. And here we're out, and there's a lot of action early. Both these guys very experienced and know each other really well. They have trained together for the majority of their career, and now they're facing each other, and that's something that's rare and actually special to see this level of excellence out of 2 guys on the same high school team and the same family, and that's a testament to the pedigree, you know, of the Jordan name.
Absolutely, and both of these fathers of these wrestlers both wrestled at Wisconsin. Champions, All-Americans, and as you see right there, both of these guys, like I just said, their dads wrestled together at Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, the Jordan name is really, honestly, it's no different than in, it's like the Andretti name in racing. It really has a mystique about it that's backed up by a lifetime of training. Here, Zeke's in another head inside single, shifts off across the body, ends up getting another takedown. He's up 4-1 on Bo Jordan right now. Isaac leading Bo 4-2. Quick escape. Shot attempt there by Bo. Back up into the neutral position, and really you're seeing some nice attacks by Isaac, and Bo looking to hand fight and gain some position here. Minute left in the period. 4-2. I think a lot more action at this point than anybody expected, and that's good to see out of number 2 versus number 3 ranked wrestlers. A lot of times you see guys, you know, feeling it out a little bit, and they take the first period as time to get their feet underneath them, and that's not what we're seeing so far. So this is what the crowd wants to see. Happens to be the first match of the night here with Ohio State and Wisconsin, and it's going to be an exciting match, that's for sure.
And absolutely, like you and I were talking about, you said these guys, usually you'd expect them to feel it out. You predicted a lot of hand fighting, but instead we've seen a lot of aggressive play early on. Yeah,
here's Bo in on a shot, a little bit extended. Zeke coming down to a front headlock, and they're going to be in a position here where Bo's end up in an underhook. It's kind of in an overtie position for Isaac. Bo's looking to get an advantage, and really now they're head-to-head. No one's really been able to get an angle since that last shot that Isaac took. Here, Bo's still fighting for inside position. Zeke's battling well. He's going for the double arm, and that's the end of the first period. And 4-2. 4-2 is a high-scoring first period out of these 2 guys. Here you see Zeke on a head inside single, shifts right across the front, kind of, you know, like a Barzagar type position. Works his way up the body for a takedown.
And both of these wrestlers are undefeated so far this season. Isaac Jordan 18-0 overall, 6-0 in Big Ten competition. Bo Jordan 13-0 overall, 7-0 in Big Ten. So somebody's going to lose today. Somebody's going to get that undefeated record broken up.
Yeah, someone's going to walk out of here maybe not very happy, but the reality is this is a matchup we're going to see again. Everyone anticipates this being possibly a Big Ten final. I mean, it could be a NCAA final, semifinal, depending how the seeds go. I mean, this is really the class of the Big Ten here at 165. Another head inside single attempt, shifting across the front. Bo squares his hips up and defends that one nicely. So some good action, some good defense by Bo Jordan, some good offense by Isaac Jordan. Wasn't able to convert that time. You're seeing some hand movement here. Zeke's had some nice slick attempts to get to that head inside single. That time shifting across the front kind of cost him. Bo was able to cover the head with his hips.
And maybe a little bit of momentum there for Bo Jordan, the crowd getting behind him after that defensive play.
Yeah, both these guys Ohio wrestling legends, but you would say, you know, with the crowd on hand today, I mean, it's definitely a Bo Jordan crowd. but both these guys have played their part into putting their names in the story of Ohio wrestling, that's for sure. Isaac, a 3-time state champ, Bo, a 4-time state champ. So, I mean, there's definitely a lot of history here between these two guys.
Yeah, and absolutely. You know them well. You've trained them. You've coached them. What do you see in terms of each of their styles? Are they similar? Are they different?
Their Bo shifts to a head outside single. Zeke trying to return him, returns him to the mat. He had a quick spin around there, and Isaac up now 6-2. Bo, another quick escape. It's 6-3. So despite the fact that, Bo's been taken down 3 times, he's by no means out of this match. This is still a very tight match coming down at the end of the second period. And we end the second 6-3. So a lot of fireworks here, and Zeke has really looked pretty sharp here. I mean, he's had 4 good shot attempts, 3 takedowns, and we're looking to see the crowd's on their feet. They're ready to see some fireworks here in the third period. Bo going down. Should he have this escape, I mean, it would bring the match score within a takedown.
Yeah, and Isaac Jordan has definitely been
right
the
off the
aggressor so far.
Right off the whistle, tripod stand up. Bo pulling on the head, looking for position. There's another shot by Bo Jordan. Just hasn't quite got deep enough yet to get to a solid scoring position, but has had several attempts. And now you can see the hand fighting's really starting to pick up out of Bo. He's driving Zeke towards the edge. Zeke, nice. Head outside, shifting across the double. Bo shifted the head, and they're still wrestling here. So, Bo able to get out of bounds here. And Zeke's had, a lot of nice attempts, and Bo's been pretty solid on the defensive side, the last couple times.
Looks
blood
like,
time now on Isaac,
blood.
yeah. So you see Coach Ryan and Coach Jaggers there, and they know right now that Bo has to score some points. So he's going to have to score some points here, down by 2 in the third, and should he get that takedown, he's going to have to ride him. There's Bo shifting to a head outside single, and Zeke with a quick spin behind. Returns him nicely with a lift, and that gets Zeke to his 3rd takedown.
Looks like we had some blood coming from the nose of Isaac Jordan, his cousin pushing his face into the mat there. He'll get back to it right here, though.
Minute 18 left in the match.
And what are you going to need to see from Bo if he wants to win this match?
I mean, if Bo wants to win this match, he's going to have a takedown and probably a ride out. He's in on a shot. Kind of an extended double. Wasn't able to get an angle or finish there, and it looks like we're going to have another stoppage for blood. As the trainers come out to clean up the mat, I mean, this is the point where, as a competitor, Isaac's got to be smart in his approach to the last minute and 4 seconds to not overextend himself in a defensive attempt, and Bo's got to be, smart in the sense that he's only going to have a couple more attempts. And here's Bo in on a double. You see Zeke squaring up hard with the hips, covers the head well, and Bo immediately to the tripod, backs out, and is back in the neutral position.
And you definitely don't want to kill a lot of time here. You'd think both wrestlers would want to keep going, get this over with. You don't want to be sitting there. But Bo Jordan looks to be walking around trying to keep warm.
Yeah.
His cousin gets
and the crowd's now on their feet. Everyone knows that this is a marquee matchup. I mean, just because it's first doesn't mean it's not the most important. Bo in on a shot again, shoots a double, tries a reshot, and there's a counter shot attempt by Isaac. 53 seconds left. Bo moving the hands, trying to get an angle. Zeke dropping down to one knee, working for this underhook position now. Zeke blocking off a little bit with the head, doing a nice job defensively to fight position while not getting called for stalling. Definitely, he's a great counter wrestler, instinctive. And Bo trying another head outside single attempt there, head inside single to his right side. Persistently trying to beat an arm and go for an attack here. Clock running down, 25 seconds left. Fighting hands, looking for an attempt, and Zeke really is looking sound now on defense. Gets to the front headlock position. Really has not given up much in terms of position here, and Bo still looking to get an angle, beat an arm, find a way to get to that leg. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and Isaac's going to come away with the victory. Good win for Isaac Jordan. You know, I think a hard-fought battle by Bo Jordan, and something that I don't think this is